Hey YouTube, what's going on? This video is actually going to be solely about pomades, but I'm not going to be doing any pompadours or give you an example of how to actually do it. I want to talk to you about different types of pomade and what you could do with them. The reason I'm making this video is because I've seen a lot of videos online of different types of wax pomades that you could use for your hair, but nobody has ever said anything about the folks with curly hair. Now, if you're using if you have curly hair, not using curly hair, if you have curly hair, this might be a problem. Why, we might say? Because if you use a pomade with petroleum jelly or anything like that, you're adding so much more moisture into your hair that it's just gonna fucking curl the fuck up, and you're gonna lose that nice comb through that you get at first. The way I dealt with this, if you have straight hair, then yeah, you go use Murray's, Royal Crown. I mean, I fucking name a billion of them. But I mean, if you have curly hair, and I'm talking about you have curly hair, if I get my hair wet, I could slick it back. But once it starts drying, you get to see those fucking waves in it. I don't mind the waves, but I just don't like it to curl up on me because it defeats the purpose. I don't pump my hair up because my hair has a natural pump to it because it's curly. It gets waves. What I would say would work, it works for me. You got curly hair, don't put any petroleum shit in your hair because it's just going to fuck with it and it's not going to let you do what you want to do. Number one, buy yourself some Layrite. Layrite is fucking great for doing what you want to do with it, which is basically just slick it back if that's what you want to do. But Layrite, just expensive, but it works. Your next best bet would be they got Suavecito. Suavecito is another pomade that's sort of like Layrite, but in my opinion, the perfume is just too strong on it, and Layrite just holds better. Suavecito, I live in South Florida and it's really hot and that shit just doesn't hold. It won't melt away. But in a pinch, Suavecito works pretty good. It's not bad, and it washes out. So shit, I don't recommend using anything that actually stays in your hair. But I mean, who cares? If you're in a pinch, if you got straight hair, who gives a shit? Some people, they got waves, they relax their hair and stuff. I don't do that shit, but hey, to each their own. Another good product you might want to use if you got curly hair is FX texturizing paste. I know it sounds fucking crazy, but it works like a fucking charm. Another thing, if you got curly hair and you're trying to slick your hair back, is the preparation to it. Don't have your hair soaking wet and then put the pomade in, because it's going to change. It's going to fuck with your hair, and it's just not going to work right. You're probably asking yourself why I know all this shit. It's because I've tried them all. I've done it all. Which is why I'm making this video, because nobody's really addressed it, I guess, or addressed this for curly hair, or maybe, I don't know. Somebody might find this shit useful. It's the only reason I'm doing it. So sorry about the video quality and the sound probably shitty. It's a shitty mic. Regardless, let's get back to it. A good way to set your hair the right way, at least it works for me. I get up and I wet my hair, right? And then I brush it. I use a brush because, I mean, I got curly hair. And right before it is completely dry, I mean, it's damp, but it's lightly damp, then I'll put whatever I want to put in it, and it stays more or less how it should. I don't recommend, if you got curly hair, to put it in while it's dry, especially if it's set and it's already, you got the curls going, because once your hair dries in those curls, the curls are already done. You're better off just combing them out with your hair wet and then drying it to a point where it's damp but it's almost dry, and then you'll fucking be able to like really get it in there. And it'll work perfect. It looks like shit right now in my hair, but I mean, I'm a mechanic. I've been working all day. What do you want me to do? But I don't know. I guess that's about it. As far as different types of pomade, Layrite for me is number one. Suavecito will come in number two. I love the texturizing paste. I think this guy named Jonathan or something has the same shit. It's called the Dirty or something. You could look it up on YouTube, or you could look it up online. But it's very expensive. I haven't tried that version. But the FX texturizing paste is really good because it's not wet, And when you put it in your hair, it won't get those curls back up. I think that's about it. I think I've covered all corners. If I missed something, you want to know something, I guess you could message me. I don't check this shit often, but I mean, I check it often enough that I might be able to get back to you. Yeah, that's about it. That's what I would stick with, and that's what I would use. I haven't. If you know of a better product, be sure to tell me, but I doubt it. I've tried Monkey Brains, Royal Crown, Murray's, the heavy shit, the light shit. Um, I've tried it almost all, and I have to say, Layrite really is pretty much worth the price. If you can get your hands on some, buy a big tub. I know it sounds expensive, but you actually end up saving. Same thing with Suavecito if you have better hair, I guess. But Layrite really lays my hair down. I mean, it really lays right. You know, no pun intended. But yeah, that's about it. If you got any questions, just hit me up. I'll be more than happy to show you some of the different pomades or even show you what it looks like. But you could look this stuff up. I mean, that's what the internet's for. I think that's about it. I don't think I have anything else to say about the matter. If you have any questions, just hit me up. And that's it. Peace out. Later.